Shout out to Bodie James.
But more seriously, let God sort them out. Clips, Malice, Pharrell, The Dream, Tyler,
Nas,
Stove God Cooks. I'll start because I just want to like let this breathe in the room. 10 out of 10 classic, nothing to talk about. Like,
I'm not mad at that.
That shit don't even need a
on the Tyler.
Honestly,
and that's all.
100%.
But seriously, man, we do have a little 30 minutes on this, but we about to really get in our bag with it. So go watch that and subscribe, but really pay attention to this.
Yeah.
So I have not turned this album off since it dropped, and I mean it. Like, I love albums.
I listened to it 3 times today.
Yeah, I've had days like that.
Yeah.
I've played it 3 or 4 times. I love albums. So when an album is great, I love to sit with it and really get to know it, understand what the direction was, why they said this here, why this song was put here instead of there. All of that. I love to know, and that's why I like to go watch artist interviews when you go on a crazy press run and really talk about why, how, and when you made this album. This album is so masterful in the art of rapping.
Oh yeah.
And this lesson that they taught you is so important, where y'all gotta stop rapping just to say words. And I'm not talking about on mixtapes, because Jid did that on his EP, and that's what that is for. Yeah. So let me what's that thing called? Proofread myself right there. I love Lil Wayne's my favorite rapper. I love when rappers just say word.
Just say anything.
Just say anything. Right. You feel me? So, but that is for a mixtape. That's not for a fucking Carter 6. That's not for a LP. That is for a mixtape. That's for certain type of features. That's for 3 or 4 songs on your album around. You know what I mean? This is intention. This is creative. This is everything you need in a rap album, from the production, from the lyrics, from the features, from the cadence, the flows, the intro, the outro, the hit, or the supposed hit on the album. But also,
they're all hits. That's the crazy thing.
Trying to create an album with a specific sound without trying to blend in with what is today. And that is so important, especially as Malice is 52, pushes around 45, 46. Yo, I don't need to conform. I already have shown I can do that. Yeah. So let me go create in a space where I get in my Duffy, I get in my niche corner of rap and show you that no one is better at this than me. Right. And it's an inspiring tape. It's one of them tapes where after you listen to FICO, you want to go write a verse yourself. Yeah. It's one of them tapes where after you hear one of them beats Pharrell make, you want to download some beat app and just start playing around. It's one of them type albums where it's so creative, you want to go create after. Yeah. And I have nothing but great things to say about that album. And I second Ish, bro. This is what a classic album feels like.
Yeah.
1,000%. I think, listen, we really have to really appreciate the trio of Push, Malice, and Pharrell together. Like, we have evidence from 20 years ago, and we have evidence from now. And the fact that it's carried across time, and they're still this efficient. Listen, like, homeboys had to leave the country to make this shit. They was like, bro, like,
we gotta lock in.
I was like, I can't even fuck around.
You can't do this on U.S. soil. You can't,
nothing like that, bro.
You can't rap this good in the U.S. They'll kill you.
And it's just, and it's such a masterclass just from in terms of like, bro, the way that Pharrell crafted these beats carefully to both of them, bro. And it was like every time he would like let a line breathe, you knew like somebody died. Like it was like it was a bar. There was a bar, and it was just like, I'm gonna make sure y'all heard this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just so.
It needs to resonate. It has to resonate.
Said to Jim Jones,
bro.
You Zeus Network stars.
No, it's Push on all of the fucking interviews he's doing. And every time he raps the verse, he's staring right at the camera, and it's like you see Jim Jones' face right there,
that
bro.
Nigga said, "Get these 5,500 to host niggas out of here."
Crazy.
Drop the beat out on the guy. That's what you're describing for me. I would use the adjective theatrical. Yeah. It was, what in the hell?
This is a production.
But, yes. We take that word producer lightly. I in this day and age of rap, the producer really used to craft your album. Like that's why those older albums sound so cohesive and sound so polished. It's because they were only working with 2 or 3 producers, Manny Freshes, the Pharrells, the Justice, the Tims, all of that. When you're working with people like that and you're able to craft a sound, it just makes for a great listen and a smooth listen. And that's what Pharrell was able to do with the clips. But when I speak to the theatrical point, I mentioned this to Ish, how like every time a feature came, it was a moment. So when Kendrick came, he had the
it was like make way for Kendrick.
It was make way for Kendrick. The Pharrell vocals came in, the beat changed a little bit, and then Pharrell started rapping. With Nas, it was a complete beat change. With Tyler, the drum pattern changed before his verse started. So and then who was the last feature on it? And then Ad-Lib.
And
he didn't do anything to that verse because he on all the Clips albums. Yeah. So it's not. It's a you expect this. You know this is coming. And the Dream.
But even when John Legend came on, like they didn't need a beat switch, but because that beat was so perfect for somebody like John Legend.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, and that's what I love about Pharrell, especially on this album. But you can tell that he made those beats like specifically with them in mind. Because if anyone else was on them, I think it wouldn't have sounded.
Listen,
I don't know what it is about Pusha T, and it's crazy that he's so underrated. I've never felt so poor, but been happy to feel poor while listening to this album.
Ho says something really important on God Did, where he said,
what a song.
My actions make a fake nigga hate life. Those are never my intentions, just the consequences of my way of life. And when you listen to these rappers, how you take their lyrics is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. And I'm sorry to say that for the people that don't take these lyrics well. But when you hear a rich nigga talking about rich nigga shit and telling $5,500 a host of niggas to get out of here and telling Zeus Network niggas to get out of here, that's not to tell the niggas that's taking that $55 a hosting gig that you doing something wrong if that's your peak right now. Right. If somebody call me and offer me $5,500, they not gonna be able to get 100 out. I'm gonna be out the door. You feel me?
We gonna host the fuck out of
I'm in a
I'll
different
actually
position.
be there before the conversation is over.
I'm in a different position than 45-year-old Jim Jones who's had 20 years to build some cachet and I have to be in that situation. So it's a little bit different when he's talking to Jim Jones versus 26-year-old Ish Daniel Nelson Grace, et cetera, et cetera. So I take these words as motivation, as these are something I can attest to be. This is something I can aspire to be. But as Hope said, a fake nigga, a lame nigga, gonna take that shit as hate.
Bro, that nigga said the only Audi here driven
by my out pair. Listen, bro.
Yo, absolute just ridiculous bars. Like y'all mentioned like the luxury, and of course it's like just like first I second everything. Everybody knows how much I love Pharrell. I am one of Pharrell's biggest defenders. Like even before the album, when niggas were like people were openly worried about Pharrell making the Clips album.
The Pharrell discourse lately has been kind of crazy.
Bro, that's
people
what I'm
have been
saying.
like, do you not remember like the last?
I'm not even hearing
2
this shit
decades?
hating on though.
Like that's like I'm like people are like, wow, I was worried about the production. Like say that out loud. Like I was worried
About a
how
Pharrell
the
production.
Pharrell Al Williams album was gonna sound.
I think people were like, it's just been some comments on stuff that he's made recently, and you know when people start making comments that are against the grain, people are like, oh my god, he's losing his mind.
Yeah, I can't stand
So.
that. But
I mean, in some cases it's true, but for Pharrell, like that genius is never going away.
And there
if
will
you
be
haven't
some
seen the Lego
misses.
movie, do not talk on Pharrell.
The Lego movie was so good, and there are going to be some misses. But not only is it Pharrell, it's Clips. Like I trust Pusha
When
T
have they
ear.
ever missed as a collective?
I trust his
like
ears
individually
so much.
and together.
Literally.
Don't piss me off.
They have a trust. They have a trust with their fan base that is mutual, and that is really important to have. Which is why you're able to see that with the proper marketing, with the proper rollout, you're able to get an artist that usually sells around 60 to 70K up to 113 because the product does matter. And when the people hear an album this good, they rush to continue to listen to it, and word
You have
of mouth
to find
does
out
travel.
everything about it.
And then the way they marketed this album, they were very intentional on which outlets they went to. They went to
People they fuck with.
the New York Times podcast.
Who interviewed them?
How
back
many
in
of
the
y'all
day?
niggas knew, and I'm talking to niggas, how many of y'all niggas knew there was a New York Times podcast?
Right.
Shit, I didn't. Don't be sad. I'm podcasting. I didn't know it was a New York Times fucking podcast. It makes sense. Why does a newspaper need a podcast? You're a newspaper. You have a paper podcast. But anyways, I'm sorry.
Because they're replacing newspapers, but that's neither here nor there.
They went to Ebro. All right, that's one of the biggest voices in hip hop media. Budden, biggest voices in hip hop media.
Premiering songs on Flex.
Premier songs on Flex.
Breakfast
Another
Club.
a giant voice in hip hop media. So we're intentional about where we're spreading this message. Tiny Desk, that's a multicultural outlet. New York Times, a multicultural outlet. GQ, multicultural. So we touch the others that we need to touch while also making sure the niche fans and the fans that just love rap and want to listen to a good album know this album is coming out.
Yeah.
And that is so important that to show I care about this album. I care about this album, so you should listen to it. I'm going to describe what this first song is.
At my big age.
Literally.
Exactly. I'm going to describe what this first song is so you understand what I'm coming to hit you with. I'm going to tell you about why I got these features so you can know when you hear this feature, this is why this is there, and you understand it. And the words mean something more to you, bro. I'm just so impressed. And you see how passionate I'm talking this because we don't get good albums anymore. We don't.
Yeah.
And so every time I hear one, we have to come in here and give them the 30, 40 minutes they deserve because that is a masterclass in rapping, bro. Malice, dog.
Disgusting.
Listen,
Give
That
him his
FICO
sins.
and POV are verses of the
I
year.
literally
Like,
text Nelson POV
Jesus,
today. I said,
boy.
this really might be the best
like-
song of all time.
That nigga said I was 5'7", shoulder had a chip. I wish a nigga would take mine. The index would yank till it's numb. Like, them niggas are battle. Well, you know what kills me? When niggas like Pusha T bar the sketchy shit. You know, niggas like
Quick
to draw
when they get sketchy. Yeah.
Niggas like
Draw with it, yeah.
battle rappers been saying that for years. Fam, have you ever listened to a battle rapper song? How fucking bad it is?
We talked
Yeah, I
about
would
this
rather,
on here. They
I'd
don't-
rather dive in.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't make good music.
Like, that is a compliment. You telling me he is rapping at a battle rapper level
Yeah.
with Pharrell production
And it's still
behind
good.
him?
Yes.
Yeah, like
Yes,
that
yes.
sounds amazing. There's so many standout, but of course
You put Charlie Clips on a Pharrell beat, boy, your ass on.
Listen, I'm telling you. Listen, but you
Yeah,
know
I
me. You know me. Listen, that Stove God Cooks feature. Oh my.
No verse,
Lord have
though.
mercy.
No verse.
Lord-
though.
Didn't need
Lord
one.
have
Didn't need
mercy.
one. Literally didn't need a verse.
I can never say I didn't need a stove verse.
Listen,
can
I
never
would
say
love.
that.
I
I
would-
get it, though. He killed the hook.
The hooks
Okay.
are so good.
Why we talk? I love Tyler's album. Nelson, Tyler's your guy, so I'm gonna let you take it away. Don't Tap the Glass, Tyler creator. Nelson, thoughts?
So, listen, man. For the record, I just want to open this by saying we got album 9 of Tyler, and we also got album 9 of 2025 from Boldy J.
Two legends. Two legends in the industry.
Tyler's
never
making
die.
music since like 09. but it's cool, bro. It's cool. Listen, man. Tyler, especially after like the nearly 3-year break we almost got, he usually drops every 2 years. It was nearly a 3-year break from Call Me If You Get Lost to Chromacopia. So to get another album like 8 to 9 months later was definitely on no one's bingo card. And especially not with the typical rollout. He usually, he'll announce it. He gives you like 2 weeks, and every single day you're going to hear something about it. And it's going to be, there's going to be things popping up all over the country and stuff, like physical memorabilia shit. Like
He gonna be popping up places like.
Yeah. He gonna have a wig on.
Yeah.
Some type of wig, some type of
Yeah, he gonna have an outfit on.
accessory.
Yeah.
And it's always a new character and all that shit. So the fact that he was just like, bro, I'm dropping it in 4 days, like, just get ready, bro. Like, we finna dance. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, he came out of nowhere and he did that shit. It's like 29-minute album, bro, 10 songs, which I predicted. I'm like, bro, if this isn't a year gap between the last album, I don't think we get more than like 10 songs, to be honest. And I love it. Like, and it's a running theme. Also, like we said, Clip's album wasn't that long. Like, it's just something about having an idea. It's gonna have a start, middle, and a finish, and like getting in and out, and it just makes the listen so much easier for the listeners, bro. Honestly,
Especially when you drop on a Monday.
yeah,
Facts.
Niggas got work and shit.
right,
People be having
exactly.
to go to school.
I'm listening to that shit while I'm getting ready, brushing my teeth, so on and so forth. But listen, man, I like just to digest the album on its own without comparing it to any other work. Like, this is 10 songs of having fun. Like, it's almost similar to like. It's not similar in soundscape, but like in terms of like, I feel like Kendrick made GNX and he was like, bro, I'm just gonna give you like 14 or 12 hard ass songs that I just fuck with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tyler was on that same energy of just like, he's literally touring and like you could feel the fact that he was like, bro, like I gotta make something. You know what I'm saying? Like to have the energy and split it across all the other shit that he's doing. He's still doing shit with like Louis V, Supreme, and all this shit. He's like, bro, honestly, like that's just someone who likes to make music, which is another thing that like I feel like isn't as common no more. And we really gotta cherish the artists that put care and they have idea. They don't care what y'all are gonna think. They want to make it, and we want y'all to receive it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For
And
sure.
I think that's just really come across. Listen, he's doing the $5 shows right now. I need my boy to come back to Atlanta
We're
one more time,
manifesting.
one more again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in the
Y'all
building.
gonna dance?
You gonna have to dance.
Got to. Yeah.
Also, I do want to say, weird flex, but I am seeing him at Lala next Thursday.
She
and
is.
I think him dropping this album is exactly what I needed.
That's
Because,
fine.
I mean, I was already excited, but the way it went down was when the tickets went on sale, we had already planned to like try to get tickets at the box office for the Tyler concert. And then after I checked out, because I'm only going to the festival for 2 days, because all the 4-day passes sold out. So I'm going to see Tyler and Sabrina Carpenter. But
Shout out to Sabrina Carpenter.
Facts. Camilla has never seen Tyler before, so shout out to Camilla. So I was like, yeah, we can go on Thursday. But I was fine with seeing Chromacopia again. So when he announced the album, I was like, there's no fucking way. Yeah. And then I listened to the album today, finally, and I was like, the 80s is my favorite era of music besides the early 2000s. And Ring, Ring, Ring.
Wait, there's some cocaine in this album.
No,
100%.
something in there. Methamphetamines, crack, like all. Oh, I don't know if I can say that, but all of it. And I think he did such a good job. And I love how all of his albums, like, because I am a late Tyler fan as well, but he put me on because obviously if it's important to him, it's important to me. So, and I've been asleep for so long. But shut up. And yeah, someone made a good point. They were like, this album sounds like Igor and Cherry Bomb mixed with elements of Call Me If You Get Lost, like here and there. And I was like, wow.
It's
That's
like
not
Happy-
how they worded it. It was actually really explicit.
It's like
but
Happy
I'm not gonna
Igor.
repeat that.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like, and the fact that it's so short that like it loops. It took me 40 minutes to get to Kennesaw. I listened to the album multiple times.
I was really happy to hear Tyler in the element where it was like, yeah, I just wanted to put some music out.
Yeah.
Because when artists are so
And it's still intentional.
when artists are so are such perfectionists and everything matters, every piece, every step of every piece of this puzzle matters, and the puzzle starts with me announcing my album 6 months and then announcing a tour and then starting a rollout, and then the last piece is the album actually coming out. And Tyler's one of those people, and Kanye was one of those people up until, so Beyonce is that person. And so Beyonce's never, we'll leave Beyonce out of this. But Kanye, like I always wish we would have gotten like a mixtape version of Kanye. Or just like, even if it would have just been nothing but beats, just some wild sounds,
just some
he
fun
thought to
shit.
put together that like you can't really rap over, but they just sounds good. Like I want
No
to
rollout,
see,
like just because.
Yeah.
I want to see the idea. That's why I like mixtapes so much, because it gives me the idea of where your next direction is, where you're headed. If you go listen to all of 50's mixtapes, they're gonna tell you where he's going with his next album. Wayne, same thing. Ross, same thing. Wiz, same thing. If you go listen to these mixtapes, but back when, not the mixtapes that come out now that aren't really mixtapes and they just lazy so to call them that. The actual mixtapes from the 90s, 2000s, and early 2010s of this mixtape is the rollout to the album. Very similar to what Jid is doing. You got to hear what the artist was thinking, what they wanted to play with. You would get to hear, I'm just making up shit, but you would get to hear Hov sing on an R&B track. You get to hear Wayne rap over a Beyonce beat that he know he can't get because it's a Beyonce song.
Shout out to Sorry for the Wait.
You want that
This nigga was rapping over Adele. Like, I don't
yeah, like I want to rap over this Adele beat. That just sounds crazy to me. I want to hear these artists do things like that.
Yeah.
And for Tyler, I want to hear Tyler's all of the genres he can touch on an album. I just want to hear him play around on an album because, you gave me 3 consecutive, cohesive, borderline classics. Like
we're all
Igor, Call Me If You
intentional.
Get Lost, and Chromacopia is a ridiculous run of
Yeah.
music. Plus the tours. All 3 of the tours have been ridiculous.
You can include Flower Boy too if you want.
I can include Flower Boy. I'm not just because
I
it
think
was
Flower
so long.
Boy was like the beginning of the shift. Like you
And
could tell
that's-
from his interview
Listen,
that he did
100%.
that one time.
Daniel was around me when Flower Boy came out, and I was like a somewhat Tyler fan.
Yeah.
Flower Boy came out, changed everything.
Is-
Changed
is-
everything.
Same
That's
for
the
me.
first
Same for
album
me.
by him I heard that I was like,
I love this.
I
shit.
love this.
Yes.
This is so good.
So I was just so happy to hear just his ideas, his sounds. Ring 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 is amazing.
Ridiculous.
Was it don't call
Don't you worry, baby.
Don't You Worry
That
Baby?
is my shit, boy.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
The back
Don't
half
tap
of
the
that-
glass. The rapping on "Don't Tap the Glass" / Tweaking and the like.
The back half of the album I prefer.
I agree.
But I I think it's something for everybody on this album. And if you are not a Tyler fan, you're not gonna like this. But what I'll close with is I love art that makes you choose a side. Mm-hmm. So that's why I like this project so much. Rebirth. Yeah. What's the shit Drake just dropped?
Honestly, never mind.
Honestly, never mind. Yeah. Shit like that. I love shit that makes you pick a side, and that's exactly what he did.
First of all, I'd echo everything you guys said about the intentionality and like wanting to hear Tyler touch
That's the
other
word
genres.
of the day, intentional.
Like, Tyler's just so talented at making music. And it's crazy. Like especially me, like niggas get mad at me because I don't want to hear a lot of Drake pop music because it don't sound like this. Like Tyler's pop music. When I was listening to this, the first thing that I think when I got to Sucker Free was, fuck, I hope he has a band on stage. Like, it's so many instruments, so many sounds, so many different pieces to what you're hearing. It sounds so easy. It sounds so
easy
light.
to him, yeah.
Like I'm listening to this and I was like, bruh, like if Tyler and Steve Lacy did like 7 songs, all would go. Like it's no
Tyler,
style.
if you see this, put it in the suggestion box.
Please. But we are a week after he was just on the Clips album. And he can be on the West Side Gun album. And he can make Igor. Like, Tyler's range of skills.
And produced from Maxo Cream.
And bro, he is, I think, the next evolution of, like, the Kanye prototype of everything I touch.
1000%.
Literally.
100%.
Everything I touch, it's going to be top.
I love that. Because I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
Were you done?
Yeah, no, that was
good. But it's so cool to watch a superstar start to blossom. Yeah. Because we watched Tyler become the superstar. I would say Igor and To Call Me If You Get Lost solidified I'm a superstar. Yeah. If you've seen the Chromacopia tour and you hear New Magic Wand, you're going to understand what a superstar and
I'll never open for nobody ever again.
Yes.
Ever again.
Never. Unless it's somebody I have immense respect for and I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. Like he would open for Clips. I'm sure he would do that type shit.
Sure,
so
we also called that feature on the show.
Hello. So I'm so proud, like just as a someone you watch grow from this immature, talented ass.
He was literally
nigga
banned from so many countries,
bro,
on the other side of the world, and now he's winning Grammys, like Album of the Year, which is the biggest Grammy that you can win.
I
can just imagine how you feel.
Take a shot for consistency. Take a shot for fucking progression, for growth, for rebrands. Like he is all of that, and to you say. I think he is on the trajectory of a Kanye West, a Pharrell Williams, and we say yes, should tell you everything about what he has done over the past 6-7 years. Yeah. He has no peers in this anymore because he's so different from the Drake, Cole, Future, Kendrick. He has such a different sound and something that is so niche to him because I was listening to the album and thank God that Tyler understands his fan base when that fake track list with Clips, Kendrick,
he did that shit so fast.
He said, absolutely
he was
not.
Like, no.
Immediately, no.
The fact that Complex posted that is so fucking crazy. Like, bro.
3 hours later, he comes out
Maybe
and
trying to be TMZ so bad.
What are we doing, bro?
3 hours later, he comes out and a paragraph of, I want y'all to dance. Have fun with this album. Turn this shit all the way up, dance, let your body loose, and just go. And you read that and you know, okay, this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting different.
And he do that
sounds.
For like every album too. He gives you tidbits to like really digest it. Yes.
And you have a realistic expectation because if he don't say nothing about that track release, and then this album comes out, half of your fan base is mad as fuck.
Just like what happened with what's the festival called?
Camp Flog No.
Camp Flog No, yeah. When they just all make stuff up in their heads and they get excited for something and then they get mad. Well, he never once told you, confirmed out of his mouth. And Tyler's one of those people, like even when I didn't listen to him as much, I always respected how he treated his fans because he always kept it a stack with his fans. Like if something is not happening or like this is happening, he's going to let you know so that we are all on the same page.
Yes.
But that was crazy. And I'm actually very happy because I just can't take the Twitter discourse if something isn't going a stan base's way.
And I'm glad you mentioned Twitter discourse because, again, this is one of those times I love having a podcast because I've been wanting just to say this. But, well, just to explain more, like, I be reading y'all tweets so fucking mad. Like not
No,
y'all.
I get so angry.
Bruh. But, like, let me say this right now. You niggas are not cool for not listening to Tyler Creator. Let me stop
Thank
you right
you.
there. You
Thank
niggas are not cool. You niggas are not wavy. You niggas are not. Y'all listen to Tyler Creator. He weird, fam. It's not 2012. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. I don't like. Nobody cares. He ate a roach before the internet existed. Nobody cares, bro. Like the music
That was
is
crazy.
amazing, and right now he is a superstar. Niggas are wondering why Tyler can drop an album on Monday and still be number one. It's because if he dropped it on Friday, he'd be doing 350. Like 215, no promo. Like
Disgusting.
this is rolled out of bed 200.
He
Disgusting.
did $2.99 on Chromacopia and dropped it on Monday at 6 a.m.
Like yeah, man.
Like he's
Disgusting.
different. He's different. And I want to piggyback off of your Drake point because I see a lot of discourse around the Drake fans and the reason we come in here and bring in y'all's Twitter discourse is because
It's ass.
social media is currency.
Yeah.
So like, yes, we're going to talk about what's popping on social media just in case y'all ever want an insight into what we be doing and thinking. But I be seeing the tweets about Drake and yo, I thought y'all didn't like when rappers did pop music. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Y'all told me Drake was a pop star and that's a negative. He can't be a GOAT rapper ever because he's a pop star. Yo, no one said that. Okay, let's start with
Literally
that.
just
No
made
one
that up.
said rappers can't make pop music.
Right.
No one said rappers can't cross genres over. All rappers that are in your top 12 have done some shit with some pop artists.
Should probably go to.
Have y'all heard Katy Perry and Snoop Dogg song? Go.
Have you heard Jid and Imagine Dragons song?
Ghost.
T.I., let's get away.
Ghost. So like, but it's
Lil Wayne has a song with Ariana Grande.
Ghost. So like, it happens. You're going to cross over. You're artists. You want to play in different fields. There's nothing wrong with that. The difference in between this Tyler album and Drake going pop is two things. One, Tyler is going to tell you this is a pop song.
Yep.
And he's not going to hide his pop rap behind actual rap music. Secondly, when Drake talks about his hits, and not even Drake, because I don't really care about what Drake doing. He's a billionaire. But when his fans talk about his hits, and y'all talk about with this arrogance and this brashness of y'all favorite rapper can't ever do this. Oh my God, we number one, we the biggest, we got all the hits. It's like, yeah, because he's a pop star and these are pop records. If you go through all of Drake's biggest songs, they're pop songs. And the only people that have a problem with that are Drake fans.
Literally.
That's the issue, is y'all don't like the fact around his music and that his biggest music is his pop music. But guess what? Pop music stands for popular music. It should be that way.
Literally.
But y'all are so insecure and so emotional behind the nigga that don't know you. Y'all can't have reasonable discourse around artists because y'all take everything to heart like fucking LeBron fans.
Speaking of LeBron.
But
Also,
So much has happened.
Piggybacking off of what you just said, it really pisses me off like when people do that because if you really, really, really listen to Drake, it's like the songs that he has that are the highest charting are not anywhere near a top anything Drake song. And it pisses me off
except
because
for Passion Fruit.
fair enough. Points were made. It is even more frustrating when Drake keeps doing this because especially with For All the Dogs, he was saying like, yeah, I heard you guys want that old Drake. And he did it for like 3 songs. Don't piss me off. When
Drake
you could
is a
have
liar.
actually said nothing at
a
all
liar.
and just dropped the playlist because we know the album's going to sound like a playlist. It's going to have 25 songs. You want to try to appeal to all these different artists, but it's like it doesn't work for every song because it doesn't sound authentic. Like when Tyler does it and when other artists do it, it sounds like you did this because you wanted to do it, not because you had to do it.
And
all of Drake's songs like that, they sound like obligations.
And that's what's so frustrating about Drake fans.
You know,
is like,
I am Queen OVO. That shit pisses me off.
So that's also why I don't like that whatever the fuck he dropped the Party album is. I don't
Yeah,
like it
that's-
because it is a formula. And that's what I've been telling Drake. I've been screaming this from the mountaintops like, yo, I love Drake. I love him. He is my second, third favorite artist ever. I listen to Drake every week of my life, damn near every day. This is no hate at all. But post-Scorpion Drake has a formula to his hit records. And you can sniff out the formula if you listen to enough Drake music. And they pretend like you're hating when you say some shit like that, or like you just mad your favorite artist can't do this. And I want to say something. 99% of the rappers cannot do what the nigga did with the pop music.
Facts.
But I don't have to like it.
Yeah.
I'm
not
a
all
rap
good.
fan.
It's
not all
not
good.
all
It's a
good.
formula. It is a formula. This Tyler shit, it is Tyler's sound.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Is Drake has a formula and Tyler has a sound he fits into.
Ooh, that's a
now
bar.
Drake also
Write that
has
down.
a sound. But Drake's sound comes with his raps, comes with the 4 p.m.s and the 2 a.m.s. That's his sound. The Marvin Rooms, the Jungles, that's his sound.
Where he
But
sounds hungry.
The God's Plans and the
Nice for What.
the Nice for What's and the In My Feelings.
Don't get me started on the Caribbean
Those
songs.
are
Ratchet-
formulas.
Ratchet
They're
Happy
not
Birthday.
bad. Grace, you don't have to make a face.
Those are good. Those are good pop
I'm
songs.
just saying
No,
they're
Ratchet
a
Happy
formula.
Birthday is not a good song.
Ratchet Happy Birthday is not a good
That's
song.
actually might be Drake's worst song.
But what did I just? Nice for What? Nice for What?
Nice for What goes
good song.
Great song.
Great song.
Nice for What is crazy.
But
It's just a formula.
But
It's
like
okay.
listen,
I think he just is focusing too much on trying to be catchy and like.
he's a brand. That's what I be trying to tell niggas. Like
He's a
I don't
pop
really be
star.
trying to like
He's
burst
a
niggas
pop
up.
star.
It makes
That's
me
what
mad
he's
that he's
doing.
gotten this big. Like, I'm so happy for him because, like, obviously because I've been listening to him when not as many people knew who he was. But it's so frustrating because it's like the quality of the music is not the same.
Listen, I'm always the nigga that's early. I'll say that. I'm always the nigga that's
Always.
early. So when Views came out, and I was telling niggas like, yeah, this is good, but it ain't take care of niggas. Niggas ran me through the mud. And then when More Life came out and it wasn't Views, niggas was like, I told you Views was good. And then what came after More Life?
Scorpion.
And then Scorpion came
don't
out,
have to
and niggas
discuss
was
it.
like, yeah, More Life was good. I told you. And every time he dropped, the
goalpost.
album get worse.
The goalpost.
And they be like, yo, I told you that other album was good. But my favorite, like Drake, good for real, like a Freudian slip on Scorpion. He like, niggas want a classic. That's just 10 of these. Like, you know.
You know.
Like, you were trolling, bro. Like,
But once you get to a certain level of like superstardom, you could drop anything. Like Drake could drop a whole album of him doing like nighttime lullabies, and it's still gonna do like
Literally.
a million first week.
or a K Tronada impression. My fault.
Why I give
Not too much.
Drake so much
Not too much. Keep it cute-ish. Please keep it real cute.
why I give him so much grace is because no pun. But why I give him so much grace is because like a great account manager, he has a quota to hit. He has a quota to
Got a
hit.
quota hit.
He has a quota to hit. And y'all don't know that about Drake. But when Drake talk about his label giving him $500, $600, $700 million, he has to recoup that. Now, he does that. But the way he does that is by dropping a 25-song album where every part of the world, no exaggeration, someone in every part of the world, hundreds of thousands of people in every part of the world will find 3 or 4 songs on this album that they like, and now we're running up streams all over the planet.
3 straight
that
tours.
drives currency, and now I can go sell out 3 nights in London, 3 nights in LA, 3 nights in Atlanta.